Alrighty, folks, in today's edition of Go Woke, Go Broke, clearly Netflix has learned absolutely nothing at all. More than half this country's voters made a clear choice last November. No more woke BS. No more grooming kids. No more pushing the trans agenda on Americans' children. Disney, Bud Light, Target, just to name a few. Every one of these companies found out that pushing that agenda on us will destroy their bottom line. And Netflix is not just pushing the trans agenda on children, but the man who produced it thinks it's also a good idea to celebrate an innocent man's murder when he's not busy grooming kids. This is on Netflix right now for consumption by 7-year-olds. This is a real thing, folks.
It's not the park. It's me. I'm trans, Norma, and everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows, and being here, it's like a whole new place. I can just be Barney, and I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier.
Cartoon, I'm trans, mama? Really? For little kids? Netflix has delivered a woke little gift in the form of a show called Dead End Paranormal Park. The series has a rating of TVY7. Yes, that means it's for children as young as 7 years old. Question, why does a 7-year-old need to be exposed to transgender ideology? Have they learned absolutely nothing? Well, the powers that be at Netflix certainly think so. But wait, there's more. The man who created this grooming agenda-filled content for small children, well, he made a post mocking Charlie Kirk's murder, assassination, and his post on the lib universe called Blue Sky is so vile and disgusting, we're not even going to show all of it to you. He was criticizing Keir Starmer, by the way, for his own post-morning Kirk's death. But just know that Hamish Steele, proud groomer of small children, did zero research and based on no facts at all, felt it necessary to lie and call Charlie Kirk a Nazi right after his assassination. And why is it always the same kind of people who spread that kind of hate, who are always looking to make sure that children are groomed from just a young age? 7 years old, they're starting grooming on Netflix. I'm confused. Aren't they supposed to be the party of tolerance and love on the left? The only thing they seem to love is to sexually groom children while condoning violence and murder. That alone is enough to cancel our subscriptions to the mostly subpar Netflix, which, by the way, has a history of this type of woke agenda, which is why when Elon Musk saw that sane and rational Americans had decided to drop their subscriptions, he took to X to say the same. And then he told the 226 million people who follow him on X, that's right, 250 million people, to drop Netflix for the health of your kids. Netflix is certainly in the find out portion of today's proceedings. I'm willing to bet that now, with Elon Musk calling for the cancellation, this little share price drop, well, that's just the beginning. And why don't they ever learn? Why do all these companies insist on doing the same thing we've demanded them stop doing? Stop grooming our children. Like I said before, this isn't the only example of Netflix glorifying this sick agenda. How about a documentary about a child being transitioned? I said that right. A child being transitioned. How about a PG-rated documentary, meaning that kids can watch it, about how wonderful it is to change a child's sex? Well, that's real too, and it's happening on Netflix. Watch.
I keep thinking of the moments that have led me here.
How do you feel about the treatment that you want to have?
I feel good about that because then I won't grow into a boy. I'll be himself.
This is deliberately exposing children to transgender ideology. They're normalizing delusion and mental illness. The man who allegedly just shot and murdered Charlie Kirk was a member of their target audience. No pun intended. He was entrenched in the ideology, and he murdered in the name of transgenderism. This is exactly what we've been fighting for and against, the soul of this country. This isn't something that should be glorified on a streaming service for kids of all ages to see. Why is it that children need to be fed an agenda that they can't even fully understand? And why doesn't Netflix feel that it's necessary to feed a cartoon to kids featuring two homosexual fathers trying to raise a transgender small boy?
We know about you. You love to get up and dance. How about you break out those moves for your two biggest fans?
Pretty sick, right? Deranged, and it's twisted, and it's time to let Netflix know that through their bottom line. Go woke, go broke. I'm watching Netflix stock drop as we speak, down $31 just today alone. I'm guessing it's going to keep going.